This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Tremendous little write-up from the Observer in early February, and it's about the, how do you pronounce the NATPE convention? The NATPE?
NAPTE.
Yeah. They did that in Vegas, January 24th through the 26th, with the idea being WCW would hold a major event, get the major TV executives there, and show off a hot product with Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man. And Meltzer would write, while it didn't appear that there were any TV types there, with the exception of 2 or 3 faces like Mitch Ackerman from Disney that are there for all the big shows all the time anyway, WCW did seem to come out strong from a psychological standpoint at the convention, because for the first year in history, they stole the spotlight from the WWF. Titan flew in bigwigs like Vince McMahon, Diesel, Undertaker, and Jim Ross in from Florida on the red eye after the Raw taping Monday night, and they were in Vegas on Tuesday afternoon. According to those who were there, Diesel was walking around. He did turn heads because he was in costume, and at his size, well, he's going to turn heads, but nobody knew who he was. WCW got much larger crowds to the Turner booth with Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage, who everyone knew, of course. Bischoff even gave a speech where he talked about WCW as being where the stars are and knocked the WWF, saying their stars are mid-card cast-offs like Diesel. And now he's a world champion there when couldn't exactly hack it in WCW. Meltzer would say, and although I was told it was embarrassing to witness, the interview Lauren Hutton did with Hogan garnered a lot of attention. There were no lines for autographs of Diesel, Undertaker, or McMahon, but there were huge lines for Savage and of course Hulk Hogan. WCW officials were openly talking about smoking Titan at the convention. By Thursday, when foot traffic was down, Ross and Shane McMahon were in the Titan booth with the Bushwhackers, Mr. Fuji, etc., looking like a Maytag repairman group, while crowds flocked to the booth where the Blade Warriors were doing an exhibition just a few feet away. WWF is still far and away number 1 in the US, but it didn't look like this in that venue. What do you remember about this convention and seemingly WCW showing up the WWF for the first time?
Well, they definitely had big crowd there for Hulk Hogan, and to that, I would sure as hell hope they would, after all the time that he was spent being built in the WWE. So goddamn, I would hope they would. At the same time, having no crowd no line for Undertaker, Diesel, that's just a blatant, flat out lie. I was there. I don't know if Mr. Gossip Monger, Dirt Sheet Writer was there or not, but I was, and there were lines for them. So that's just a difference in facts.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.